Hi guys, this is Sonia from Truesoulintuition. Hey guys, welcome to my first zodiac reading for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I have to get used to saying that, it's quite a bit of a mouthful. But I've decided to join the YouTube crew of tarot readers, and there are quite a few amazing readers. And in fact, a couple of them have inspired me and made me want to look into tarot. I had a spiritual awakening. It was very abrupt and intense, and in sort of in searching myself in the world and finding my place here, I've discovered, well, not discovered, but I've rediscovered, abilities and gifts that I had. And because I had focused so much on other things, the energy was never available to be able to bring those gifts into fruition. But having released a lot of baggage, guys, I've been able to use that energy and utilize it to my benefit. So here I am, in my acceptance of the light. I now wish to give back and help others. So here we are with Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for the collective. I'd just like to run through the disclaimer, guys, that this is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. And if it does, then that's great. And take what does resonate and use it to, but with common sense, guys. Sometimes you get a reading and the advice may not apply to your situation or be conducive, and you need to be able to differentiate between that, between what is a general reading and the advice for general and what is specific to you. So you have to, use common sense when listening to readings from me or from anyone else, and to apply it where it's productive for you, in your own way, in your own situation. We're all very different. So also that the roles can be reversed. Just when you deal with energy, sometimes I might say him or her, but it might be you or them. I might say love, but it may pertain to work. You have to, place what into the right places for you. So don't necessarily be worried if I say her or him or them, and it's for you specifically. And if I say he or she when it's supposed to be she or he, it's not really about the sex of the cards, it's about the energy that the card possesses. And also it's even though it's for the month of October, I will leave it up to the universe for you to get the right message at the right time for you in your journey. And even though it's for October, for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising and Venus, I got to remember Venus, because we are Venusians. I'm actually a Libra Sun. Because I may say this message, but you may not see it for another month, and it may be November, but for some odd reason that message is the message that resonates with your story at the time or at that point. Because in spirituality, time is fluid. It's not set linear like human life from beginning to end. It moves, it flows. So what happens now could happen then, could happen there, could happen anywhere. That's time in spirituality, or on the other side of the veil. So I'm just going to ask my spirit guide to come into my light, into my circle, to give advice for the collective of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Ask for the angels to come in and protect us from negative energy, and only wish for clear and honest messages for this collective today. And we thank you for the work you do, Spirit. Okay, guys, let's get an energy card. I'm excited. Let's see where you're at. We're going to use the animal spirit cards to see where you're at right now. How is Libra doing energetically, please, Spirit? How is Libra doing energetically right now in their current situation? Oh, by the way, guys, I know Libra's really been through a hard place. Through a hard time this year. So, you know, I have sympathy for you guys. I know that it hasn't been a very good year for you. It's for any air signs, but specifically Libra. Okay, you got the dove spirit. Oh, that's lovely. Be peace. You know, that's about purity, religion, messages, inner peace, divine guidance. It's about the white feather. For some odd reason I can hear, follow the yellow brick road. I don't know. But it's actually a beautiful card to have. So right now, you guys may be actually feeling a lot more at ease about things. We just had that full moon, and that moon was in Aries, and we all would have felt that fire. Oh, let's see the energy of the person you're dealing with. A situation that Libra is dealing with right now. The dove is also about innocence. Yeah, here's the elephant spirit. Learn from the past. 7. You know, guys, I think a lot of Libras are having to do a lot of childhood trauma healing. Only because here, the elephant itself, you know, here it is. Learn from the past. Isn't it beautiful? Actually, one of my spirit guides is Ganesha. Or the energy of Ganesha, anyway, and often comes to me. And me being a Libra sun, just want to thank him for coming into my reading. But this is about learning the mistakes that we've done, learning the lessons we're supposed to learn, and moving forward. Because Ganesha is about clearing the road. So, like, it's saying that you're actually coming into a better time now, and that this road that you've had hasn't been great. Because I mean, you look at that elephant's, you know, he's pretty old. I mean, he's been through it. You know. But now you're coming out. You know, look how you're coming out, purified. Or crying. You want to be pure. Yeah. This elephant has a lot of heaviness to it. Sadness. Hurt. I'm saying I've had to have thick skin. I've got thick skin because I've been hunted. You know, hunted for my tasks. Yeah, the person you're dealing with, this person is a doer, for sure, but some odd reason you're trying to be a shining light for this person, but they're just so shut off. That they have the ability to be so much more. I mean, maybe this is you too. Maybe the situation is you. Maybe you want to be this dove, but you're an elephant. And it, you know, it's like, I'm only saying you're an elephant. Ganesha comes forward into a reading, or an elephant type energy. They have really long memories. So whatever this is has been happening for a long time, and you actually really want purification of this situation, but it hasn't come about. So let's find out why. Come on, guys. Let me set the intentions on these cards first. Can I please have a card for the collective, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, about the situation they're dealing with at the moment? Oh, a lot of cards, One card, please, one card at a time. Yeah, so whatever's going on has been going on for longer than you're acknowledging to others. Dirty little secret, that's what I heard in my head. Maybe it is a dirty little secret. Oh, okay. Yeah, here the Hierophant in reverse. A lot of you have been, I've been a rebel. A lot of you are not being traditional, or don't think traditional, or are fighting the system, or fighting a traditional way, looking at things in a non-traditional way. Fighting change, not seeking a higher calling, or seeking... Oops, sorry guys, that wanted to come out. Not seeking, just not getting the right type of guidance, or not seeking guidance, not getting help. That's what I heard. A lot of you aren't getting help. What aren't they getting help from with this Hierophant in reverse? What aren't they getting help from? Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm just hearing F the system, and I don't know what that means, but, it's almost like you're being rebellious. You've come across as this light, but this purification, for me, it's like a bright light. This peaceful type of imagery, but I actually believe this elephant and the dove is you. You have two sides to you. And being Libra, it makes sense. One side being heavy and one side being super light. Free, able to fly off, and this one being grounded, stuck to the earth, heavy. Yeah, you're indecisive about a lot of things. It actually just showed me you may have two egos. But see the Libra scales in there? Two sides to you, two faces. I don't want to be rude, but two-faced is the word I heard. And not very wise, or not a very good person to lead or get wisdom from. In fact, sorry. I don't really like that Two of Swords energy right there. It's sort of, too many. This is a new deck, guys, so that, okay. That's that one. Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like the dam is blowing, but it's like massacre. I don't like how that card said that. It's almost like it's, okay, yeah, because you've been hurt. Libra's in a really bad space. You guys are really thinking negatively, and it's coming across like quite dark thoughts right now. really. Yeah. Yeah, look at these. It's like your new beginnings haven't started. There's the Ace of Sons or Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is abundant, new beginning, upright, and it's in reverse. So you've got to let go of this yuck way of thinking, this heartache and loss, this lack, this painful thoughts and words. The massacre part is, it's like you've almost got to cut out a chunk of your body or part of you that's rotten. That's why you want to be peace. Yeah, guys. It's really heavy. You guys, I know that Libras have been going through it. I mean, my journey was in the beginning of the year, and once I cleared it, I stopped having this. But I know this way of thinking. It's like it's never going to happen for me. It's never going to be good again. I'm never going to get that commitment. I'm never going to decide. I'm never going to be able to allow myself, my real self, to come out. I'm never going to have, it's just this feeling of lack and this F you attitude that I'm getting from the Hierophant. You're really mad. You don't understand how you could be this lovely person and still get treated like complete crap. But really, relationships, if this is about a relationship, or even a relationship with yourself, it reflects. So the types of relationships you have with people, it reflects, guys. If you want to have a love relationship or a good career, you have to have that mentality, and you have to love yourself to be loved. You have to work hard to have a career, but work smart. It's not just black and white. Libras like to see things in black and white, but most Libras will live in the grey because they don't know how to decide what's black and white sometimes. It's not good. Okay, these two. Okay, the Star in reverse. Yeah, this healing isn't happening here. Healing is not happening here. And you need to share the load. You need to share this because you have not. You're like carrying this wound around, and it's saying now you have to share it. It's the Six of Pentacles, which is the reciprocity card for me, and it's like you need to, let others take the burden as well of your life, or whatever this star is, this wound. It is a big wound. It's heartbreak, betrayal, negative thinking, lack type of thinking. You need to heal it, and the only way you can is by sharing it with others instead of sort of holding it to yourself. Because we all do. We all sort of keep it within ourselves, and we don't necessarily want others to know how we're doing. Why is the Star in reverse? Why is the Star in reverse? The Abyss, yeah. It's the Queen of Swords. That's Libra. It's the Queen. The Star is in reverse because you make it so. You're building walls. I don't know if you see this, but you see how high your home is? You see how high the house is up there? Right up the top. Sorry guys, I don't know if it's focusing. You've got high walls, literally, I just heard Rapunzel, throw down your hair. People have to really make an effort to get close to you. You don't trust people. And in saying that, you don't trust people because You don't want people to know how you really think and feel. Here we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, yep. Because they're different. Here's the moons mean cups. You see that? And the initiate. Yeah, because, you know, guys, the Knight of Cups is always looking for love. But he never stays. You want a knight in shining armour to climb your walls. You do. That's all I can do. I'm so sorry. You know how you... Yeah. It's knight in shining armour. You want that love guru to come along and just sweep you off your feet. I mean, this is why you can't heal, because the love has to come from you. It can't come from any other source. Yeah, here's the neophyte. You're getting, yeah, it's almost like you've got younger water signs around you that may love you or have love for you. But the neophyte is the Page of Cups, and it's about apologies. But it's just like, oh, in the heart chakra. The younger water sign. Maybe there's people that you've been waiting to apologize. You know, did you look at the Empress? Here's the Empress just came out as well. It's like you change your colours. This is your family. This is your family. You have to heal so that your family can heal. Because there's a lot of yous, or the people around you, whatever it is, it's in the heart. It's love. It's this heartache and betrayal, or this negative way of thinking has affected your whole family. And I'm sorry, I don't know why it's saying that to me. It's I mean, the Empress, she's abundant. She's nurturing, you know. I mean, you've got all the potential to be quite powerful. Show me a card for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, a lot of procrastination from you guys. They're being so particular about what they're pulling out for me to see. Okay. And it's always in chunks. Okay, guys. We have the Devil and the Hermit and the Fool. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, yeah. A lot of you might actually have a toxic way of being where you withdraw into yourself and hold back and get emotionally constipated. And then it's weird, it's like you have two sides to you, the same as here. That you'll go in within, and then all of a sudden you're just stepping out, you're out there, you know, it's like a quick switch really. Yeah, she'll go from the Hermit who withdraws to the Fool who just goes out on an adventure without realizing where they're going. And it's here, it's like because there's instability within you. There's a lot of instability here, and a lot of it's like a lot of time has been wasted, or there's been a lot of It's about divine timing. A lot of people are stuck. You're just really stuck and unstable. Sorry guys, I don't know why this is looking really negative, but I know that Libras have had it really hard, so it can be jarring, to have to welcome in change, or to acknowledge what's actually going on around you. But now's the time to see before it gets worse. Here we go. Yeah, the Magician is once again telling me that you're not being truthful to yourself. You're fooling yourself. This is because you're not the dove. You're the elephant. The heaviness of the burdens that you carry are pretty bad, and you're not being able to manifest the reality that you want, which is the dove, to be peaceful, to have a happy, peaceful life. I mean, to be pure instead of tarnished. That's the only way I can describe it. The elephant here looks so ragged. It's been through the ringer. Okay, guys. We have the Pope in reverse, which is the King of Wands. So, yeah, you may have... King of Swords, sorry. The Pope is the King of Swords. So you may have actually been tricked by somebody. Somebody that's quite a bit of a narcissist. Or you may have narcissist qualities without realizing it. You may be a narcissist without realizing it. Yeah, you got 5 of Wands. Yeah, you don't like competition. You don't like competition. In fact, a narcissist always tries to squash the competition. It may not actually be you, but it's someone that's matching, someone that is coming forward as an equal. Yeah. And this person doesn't like competition. But this person wears a fake mask. This person wears a mask. It's like, here I am, I'm amazing, I'm smart, I'm clever. But I would be mindful of this person, guys. Yeah, here's the 6 of Swords that's moving on to calmer waters in reverse. See that dove? See the dove? The olive branch, the peace branch? In reverse. So you're not the dove. You're the elephant. You guys are in a really dark space, and we're going to get some advice from the angels on the Angel Tarot. I think you guys really need it. You guys have to release these negative, toxic ways to get better. But it's also, you got to know what is negative and toxic. Because sometimes people are unaware that things that they do or how they think, they're unaware of it. They don't realize what it's doing. Okay, can I have advice from the angels for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Can I have advice from the angels for Libra, Sun, Moon and Venus, Rising and Venus? Okay. Anyway, Justice card. Yep. Archangel Raguel. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So it's just knowing that you have to find balance. Find balance, guys, between these two, between the good side and the shadow side of you. Because right now the shadow's winning. Right now your shadow side is affecting your family or affecting the people around you. And it's a toxic way of thinking and being and doing also, just so you know. And whoever this charming trickster is around you, to be mindful of it, because they are going to stop you from finding your peace, okay? Be mindful of the people that aren't real, or the figments of your imagination. I don't know why it says that. I'm so sorry. But there's narcissistic ways. Need to stop. The lying needs to stop. Don't portray yourself to be, the stuff, because you can be, but at this time you are not. But you can be. And it's just, you got to fight your way out of the shit. I'm sorry, and I'm swearing. You gotta fight for your rights. You gotta fight for yourself. Dig deep. Fight for you, because you're worth it. And here's new beginnings. It says Archangel Jeremiah, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Yeah, you guys got a lot of childhood trauma. And I know that's not something people like, people just throw those words around, but you never know how much it affects you until you actually confront it. And if you have a look here in this, it's about family. See that? Mum, Dad, and the children. It's about family. So just know that whatever scares you to look back at, you have support. Families stick together even in the dark times, but they'll only help you when they know the full story. And you have to be aware of how you're thinking and start communicating the truth. Can I have one more card from the angels, please? Advice for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Yeah. 7 of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. 7 of Wands. But in this deck, of course, it's always that, because it's the angels. It's just saying, stand up for yourself, fight for yourself, believe in yourself, have confidence, claim your personal power, don't give up. Find your purpose, start a new life, forgive, compassionately review your past, learn from the past, be peace. Find peace within yourselves, guys. Find your own peace. What does peace mean to you? Those are questions you need to know. Libras are always conflicted because of our way of sort of existing in the mental realm. That's where we exist. And it can be difficult to change how we think because we get so caught up in it. But don't let the shadow side take over, because Spirit is saying you're worth it, and you're ready to be the dove. You really are. You're ready to be this. You can be this. This is of the air element. This is divinely guided, not guarded, divinely guided, but protected too in spirit. The dove is, about religious ways and purity and peace. And I think you guys just want to be that. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to end that there. So I hope you enjoy it. But click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Take care.